Alright, so at the last Comic Con, I went over to the Diamond Select booth and I was talking to Zach. And I was like, Zach, man, like, I know you probably don't want to hear this, but Marvel Legends is killing it right now. But there's a lot of figures that they're not making, especially on the larger scale. If you could just kind of capitalize on the figures that they're not making. Like when these guys do bigger characters, to me it seems like they sell off the shelves. Like everybody wants one. Because when I'm scrolling through the gram and they make a figure like the Hulk or the Sandman or a figure that works in a bigger scale, all of us 6-inch Marvel Legends collectors come up and get that thing. And when they're making like Rogue or Gambit or whatever, like the smaller figures, we don't really buy them. And I was like, why don't you focus more on that instead of like Pacific Rim, which I thought their Pacific Rim was great. It just doesn't seem like anybody gives a shit. Like when I review Pacific Rim or Nightmare for Christmas, which I also collect, I'm lucky to get like 500 views on that. When I do something like this, I'll get like 4 times or 10 times the amount of views because people are actually interested in Marvel Select when they do the bigger characters. But he said, that's not really what we're about. We'll do like 2 big Marvel Select characters every year, and that's pretty much it. And I'll continue to buy the 2 that he makes. Let's check them out. Okay, so I got tons of great Sandman, so I went ahead and pulled out the whole entire collection for you can see them all together. This, unfortunately, is not one of them. This is like the movie one. That thing is just garbage. And the one behind it, I'm pretty sure my buddy Broccoli dressed that thing up, threw a little bit extra paint on it. That was like the build-em. That thing is also complete trash, but I do have it for some reason in my collection. Then the one right next to it could still and might still be my favorite. I really do like the Marvel. I mean, I got tons of great Sandman, so it's kind of like really hard to pick a favorite out of this. Basically, you can take this big thing behind it, you can unplug the arms and the head and plug it on this body here. I really wish I would have bought 2 of these. These things were only 20 bucks at the time, and now I think they're like $100 on eBay because I was going to go and buy another one of these just for I could have a Sandman on this larger scale like this and put those arms in. God, that would have been so cool. I didn't get it then, and now I don't want to spend that money on it now. And jump way over here. This is like the old Toy Biz one back in the day. This thing is an amazing figure. I thought it was really cool then. It's still really cool. I love the texture on it. I've kind of showed these things in up close before. I've pulled out the Sandman collection like when I did these other reviews on this one. Back here is the all brown one. That was like the con exclusive. I thought thing was just trash and a rip-off because we knew that this one was coming out. And that thing is truly amazing. They killed it on that. I love the extra hands, like the hammer hand and this, and the sand, the claw. Really cool. That could also possibly be like they're almost in a 3-way tie for like my favorite. Like I really like the Hasbro one. I really like the Diamond Select one, and then this one was also made by, I think it was Hasbro. Way back in the day, it wasn't called Marvel Legends or anything. It was like a different weird line than where they made big characters. Let's go ahead and check him out real quick since the review is actually about him. I think that he looks pretty good. He's nothing like, he's not spectacular. He's not like mind-blowing good, but he's Sandman and he's good enough to me. I like that they put detail on the shoes. Marvel Legends just simply doesn't do stuff like that. They got sculpted on jeans. The lines in the shirt are sculpted on. The hair is sculpted on. Marvel Legends just takes a figure that they already have, like the one sitting right over there, repaints it and uses that for somebody else. You can only use this figure for Sandman, and I can see why that would be expensive for them to just make these big characters because they really don't ever use any of these parts. They're all brand new from the ground up action figures. We'll go ahead and change some of this stuff out, which I haven't did yet, so we're going to be doing it for the first time on camera, so I'm sure that I'm going to screw this up or break something, or you know how it goes. And my arm's messed up, so I mean, oh, okay. I don't know if I'd even be strong enough to pull that apart. And hopefully this will plug in here. You got it. Man, it doesn't really seem, doesn't fit in there too good. This is why I should have did this off camera and then came back to it. So you got to bend these little things out, hopefully. Oh, okay, so it actually went in there pretty clean. So here he is on that sand mound. That's definitely a feature that I'm going to do. He also comes with these fisted hands on it, and he also comes with like some grabbing hands. I won't be using any of these. Right and left kind of a clench hand. I don't even know why they throw these things in the package if you're doing Sandman. I can't see anybody out there using those. So you can unplug it here to unplug the hand off and put these other hands on, which is stupid, or you can unplug it here at the forearm and put these other hands on there. Hopefully this thing unplugs easy. Ugh. Whew. Definitely wasn't easy. Probably should have heated this thing up or something. Alright, so there's the other hand. I don't even know if I should try embarrassing myself to put this one on. So they give you 2 right hands. God, that is so stupid. I don't know why they would give you 2 right hands. You think they would give you a right and a left. I'm not going to use any of these hands anyways. I'm gonna go ahead and try to take this thing off again and plug in. Sorry for bumping the camera. I'm trying to reach around it. Let me get it back over here. Oh, man. Definitely need to heat this shit up. Man, it's not going on there good at all. This might have to be like a 2-part video or something. Fuck me. Look at this shit. Definitely probably should heat that. Let me try fucking with this one over here. I knew this was gonna happen. Maybe I'll go on this one easier. Man, I'm either like really weak or this thing is crazy tight. Whew. God damn, I'm like sweating right now. That was so hard. All right, we got that on there. God damn, that was hard. You know what? I think it was supposed to go on the forearm. Yeah, that was the forearm. So, yeah, I did unplug the forearm right. Making sure that I did it right. Now, to try to get this one on this, I'm going to try spitting on it or something because I don't feel like taking the time to heat this piece of shit up or anything like that. Okay, that actually worked. So if you try to get in there, guys, you probably already know this, but if you put a little spit on it, it'll slide right in. So here he is. This is the way I'm going to display him. I think he's actually really cool like this. Go ahead and pose him up a little bit. Let me back up the camera. It actually doesn't look as cool as I was hoping it did. Like that. I mean, it doesn't look horrible, but I don't know. It looks like Sandman, like wearing a dress or something. I'll probably fuck with this thing for a little bit, change out some of these hands, throw all those pictures on the back end of this video. I gotta crank these things out, trying to get everything done by the first of the year. Thanks for watching.